Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video of me teaching you how to use InDesign. InDesign is a layout design software. It's mostly for print, um, posters, business cards, anything that you can think of that would be, well, let's put it more like I said, it's more for print. A lot of people use it more for magazines, pamphlets, and stuff like that because the text editing, the paragraph styles, the grid layouts, everything is just a lot easier to manage your assets in. Today's video will be about grid layouts. I have a small short about it, but I wanted to make a complete video. Grid layouts are kind of important when you're doing layout design. It helps balance your concepts a little bit more, and it's just a functional way to go about. It's not the only way, so you don't have to purposefully use that design style, but it does help a lot when you're starting out and you want your things to be balanced. In the world of design, there is a saying, it's the rules of three. And when you're doing grid layouts, it kind of helps in that situation. So to start off, we're going to create a new file. As always, we're going to go in print. This is going to be a printed document for education purposes. I'm going to change my units to inches. There's in preferences, you can change all of this yourself. I'm so used to changing it manually that I just left it that way. So for today, I'm only going to do a letter format, so 8.5 by 11. I am going to bring down the margins to 0.125, which is the size of the bleed, and I'm going to put the bleed at 0.125. Then I'm going to press create. So here we have it. We have our InDesign. Right now my InDesign looks like this, which I don't work this way. I'm going to change it up, and I'm going to put it at advanced. It's in the top right corner. So automatically when you open it, you get on essentials. I'm going to put it on advanced because that's how I'm used to working with the software. Just a side note, and this is more of a tip, when you're working with InDesign, you can set it up the way that you want to work with it. Right now I have my pages, which I probably should put at the top. It's been a while, but again, pages are here, layers are in here, properties are in here, so I have everything in that section because it's easier for me to work with it. So back to the topic of this video, grids. How do we do grids? Well, it's fairly simple to make a grid in InDesign compared to other softwares like Photoshop and Illustrator, where you kind of have to go out of your way. In this software, there's actually a setup where you can create grids. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in layout, and then you're going to press create guides. So you're going to have this little box pop up. Now, as a rule of thumb, I would always check preview because it lets you see what's happening in real time when you're in your software. So for this project, I'm going to say that I want, let's say 12. Yeah, let's go for 12. So I'm going to do 3 rows by 4 columns. So if you look here, you have a grid. Now you can change your gutter sizes, which is the space between all of your squares. You can make it smaller or you can make it bigger. Now you can individually change each one of these. So I'm just going to follow the original layout design with the bleed, which is 0.125. And I am going to fit guides to the page because my page already has that 0.25 border margin all around. And I'm going to press OK. So congratulations. If you followed me through now, you've just made your first grid. Very, very, very easy setup. It's not complicated, and it's a good starting point when you want to design. Now it's easier when you want to make certain assets. So here, let's say I want to put a pink square. Don't mind the colors. I'm really going to pick out just the normal ones in here. And then let's say you want to put a text box here. Then we're going to just fill it with some placeholder text. I'm going to put it a little bit bigger though. So now you have your text here, and then you want to put another box there, and then you want to put some text here, and then you want to put another box there, and you want to put some text here. So in this situation, your boxes could very easily be images, and this could be the layout for one of your pages. Now, I'm not saying that this is how to design a page, so please keep this in mind. This is not how to design a page. I'm simply showing you how easy it is to work your layout when you have a grid in place. So the next thing I'm going to teach you is, well, I'm not satisfied with my grid. It's not working out. All right, it's not working out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all the boxes, go back to square one. And let's say now you don't want 12, you want 20. You want 20 boxes. You want it to be a little bit slimmer. You want it to be a certain way. So you're going to go back in layout. You're going to go back and create guides. And you're going to check remove existing ruler guides. Now, please keep in mind that when you're doing this, you're going to have to put in all of the information again. So I'm going to put 5. Let's put 10 rows by 2 columns. So we got 20. We're going to put it like that. So here you have it. You have a brand new guide. Layout. Sorry, you have a brand new layout. This is the easiest way to go about making grids in InDesign. It's super useful when you're making layouts in any type of situation, whether it's a magazine, whether it's a flyer. This practice is innovative. It's just really good for you. So I suggest it strongly. And if you've watched my other video about master pages, what you can do if you're making a magazine that has multiple pages, well, you can create different grid layouts. So let's say I want all of these. You can select these lines, by the way. So I'm going to Control Copy, go here, and then I'm going to do Shift Control Alt V, which is going to paste it perfectly in place. This is a shortcut that I'm used to using, but I'm just saying it out loud. And I don't want that page beside it, but this is my 20 layout. So I'm gonna pair options, do 20. Nice. Now I want a new one. And let's say in this one, I want it to be, like we said earlier, I want it to be a 12 again. So I'm gonna go back in layout, create guides. I'm gonna do a 4x3. Oops. This is 1.25, 0.125. Here I'm gonna do 3. And then I'm gonna do okay. So what you can do is if you have a magazine that has different grids in its pages, you can just create these different layouts. Let's say this one is 12. And then you can apply them to the pages that you want. So when you get into your design aspect, all of your grids are already going to be laid out. So of course, this means that you have to take a little bit of time to set up prior how you're going to create your design, but it's a practice thing. I don't necessarily draw it. I go into my document and I start playing around with different grids myself. That's how I work. I'm a very, very visual person. So there you have it. So that's the easiest way to create grid layouts. They're very useful when you're doing layout design. And I hope this video was useful. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me help other people like you. You can also leave me questions in the comments that I can make other videos about. InDesign is a software that I truly appreciate, and it's really my pleasure to share that knowledge with other people. So with that said, thank you everyone for watching this. I hope it helped out, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.